and welcome to the Easily Excitable podcast. My name is Tom, and with me this week is Derek. Hey man, how's it going?
Good, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Things
Good
are
to
going
hear.
A-okay. So, what have you been keeping yourself busy with recently?
Uh, Lately I have been just working as much as I can, and
Uh-huh.
actually signed up for a gym membership, so in my free time, doing that as well.
Nice. I cancelled my gym membership a few months ago, and I was like, it's gonna be warm. I can exercise outside. I can go running. And I didn't do that. And so, come RTX, I'm going to be a bit podgy. And put a little bit of weight on since last year.
No,
Or
yeah,
the year before that, where I was like in ridiculous shape.
that's exactly why I signed up, because I was just like, well, I paid for this, I might as well go, because if I just do the at home, I always have an excuse for it.
Yeah, it's like, that's exactly it. It's like, oh, I could go out running, or I could just tidy up my apartment. And then I do neither and play games anyway, but, you know.
we don't talk about that part.
Yeah. So, yeah, crazy. Yeah, gyms are fun, and for me, I'm kind of, I probably should have a membership just to keep myself going. I should just be training Taekwondo more, to be honest, because there's like 4 sessions a week I could go to.
There
I
you
just
go.
haven't been going to them. But that's just because everything's been real busy recently anyway. So, like I've already alluded to, RTX is coming up. Are you excited?
I would say I am pretty excited. Yeah,
Excellent. What you're on Guardian duty?
I
And
am.
What role are you doing in that?
I'm going to be working in the panels. I don't know
awesome.
exactly where or what I'm doing quite yet, but
Yeah.
I'm just happy to be able to help out and everything.
Excellent. Yeah, panels should be all right, shouldn't it? Just making sure people go into panels and leave and it's appropriate.
Yeah, counting how many people go in there, counting how people leave, setting up the chairs, being that person that has to sit in next to the mic while people ask awkward questions.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't envy you of that for that part of the day, really. Oh dear.
It's going to be fun. Hopefully, I believe in the crowd this year that it will be all nice and good, so.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Cool. Have you been a Guardian before? We were Guardian last year.
No, this is actually my first year. Actually, third time applying, I think. And, yeah. Able somehow, and somewhere, someone's like, all right, this guy is, he's pretty all right.
He's persistent.
Exactly.
Nice. What are you looking forward to, like, outside of, like, convention hours?
I'm actually going to be getting a tattoo. Like,
Ooh, nice.
the Wednesday before RTX down there.
Okay,
Yeah, so that's I'm not sure if you watched the Tattooist documentary, but
I did, yeah.
the Triple Crown where Jeff and the guy who taught Jeff how to make tattoos.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be getting a tattoo from that guy.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome, that's real cool. I guess you've got the design picked out already and know exactly what you want.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's gonna be good. It's just gonna be cool to just hang out with people, and just there's just gonna be. I don't know if there's gonna be a lot going on. There's gonna be a lot to do, in terms of things like that I'm gonna fill my day up with.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, I'm like just thinking, there's a whole bunch of people I want to see, and I'm really looking forward to just seeing everyone and catching up with everyone.
Yeah, that's one thing that bothers me about RTX is there's just so much to do. Like, there's never a day where you're like, cool, I could chill out. There's nothing to do. It's like, no, there's people who want to see me. There's people who I want to see. There's stuff I want to go to, and it's just like it's constantly nonstop, which is also what I love about it too.
Yeah, there's always something to do, always people to see, and I just hope like we get spend a decent amount of time together, like as a big group as well, because there's a whole bunch of us, a whole bunch of people that I know, and like you're part of like one of the groups I know, and they're all everyone should be over on the like Saturday night to just chill out,
Yeah, I
have
think
a good
that's the
time.
plan. Saturday night. I think Andres might make some gumbo or something like that.
That sounds like the plan I've heard. So yeah, like that's gonna be a good time. And yeah, there's just gonna be a lot of good times happening there, and I'm really looking forward to just seeing everyone there.
Is there anything
And
during the actual event that you're looking forward to?
I've got signings to see Jeremy and Ryan and Matt and Bernie.
Oh, nice.
So I'm really looking forward to just meeting them and saying hey. And yeah, like during the convention itself, I'm really just looking forward to walking around the floor. But I think like there's a few panels. I don't know if there's any panels I have to go and see, but there's panels there to watch. I'll probably go to the Ruby panel anyway, just to see it really, because it's Ruby. And
Exactly.
it's like one of the biggest things that they're doing, and yeah, should be a good time, and yeah, that's mainly what I'm looking forward to. But yeah, aside from that, I don't really know. There's things going on outside, like the side quest events, like
Are you going to that at all?
Olympics. I believe we have tickets for it. So I believe we're going to the charity auction for sure. Bar Olympics will probably head up there for a bit just to see people, and then then there'll just be the final night chilling out. I'm pretty certain we're all going to get a big group together anyway, and just decisions will be made at the time as to what everyone's doing. Really, it won't be a case of this is what we're planning to do on the Sunday night, because it's just going to be a case of we'll just go where everyone is, because you'll want to see everyone, because that's what you do.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So yeah, RTX is. I'm looking forward to it. I'm less enthused about Rooster Teeth at the moment than I have been in the past. So that aspect of it, I'm kind of.
You're growing up, man.
Yeah, I guess I'm growing up. It's more I enjoy the content that they're putting out, but it's the event itself. I don't know. Yeah.
No, I get what you're feeling. I've like had those moments where I'm just like, the seeing everyone else is more exciting than the actual content being produced right now for me.
Yeah, totally.
Like the one, I think if I were to see a panel, it would also be the Ruby one, and everyone else, it's like it's a bonus if I see it. I don't have to see it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool. What have you been doing recently? Have you been playing many games?
Yeah, and no. By playing many games, been playing mainly the same game. I've been playing a lot of the Friday the 13th game.
Oh,
just came out.
What's that like? How does that work?
It's
that
it's
1v4 or something like that.
it's still glitchy. Not as bad as launch. So it's gotten better. It is kind of repetitive. You're just a counselor trying to escape while Jason tries to find you and get rid of you.
Ah, right.
And then or you could be Jason and could find the counselors and stuff like that. You get perks for being Jason, perks for being a counselor. It's really funny because sometimes, like for example, there's an objective of getting into a car and escaping the car. There'll be people that like get into the car and they'll just drive off without you. So you're just like, well, I just spent all that time helping you build the car and you just left without me. Now I have to find another way to leave. Oh, Jason's right there. It was nice playing.
Yeah. Ah, man. Is it like online multiplayer game, and is Jason a person or an AI?
Oh yeah, it's always going to be a person. Always online. You have to at least have two people to play. One is Jason and one is a counselor, which I have played. But yeah, it's a digital game only as well.
Okay, cool. That's interesting for sure. Yeah, I've been playing the same games as always, Minecraft, and yeah, I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy X because because I bought the remaster, and it's a lot of fun. I might have sank many hours into it. Have you ever played Final Fantasy X?
I did part way. I think I stopped around like maybe I want to say maybe 35% of it.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I think that's as far as I am through at the moment, but I've already finished it like 4 times, so I know roughly where I am.
Okay, no, I love Final Fantasy games. It's just you have to spend a lot of time playing.
Yeah, you have to commit to it, otherwise it's you're never gonna finish it.
Exactly. And then if you
Yeah.
put it down and then pick it up later, you're just gonna be like, well, I should probably restart because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, and then you've already spent 20 hours playing, and you're just like, well, I don't want to play 20 hours again anymore.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I've never finished Final Fantasy VII actually. Like,
Oh, really?
I've put it down a few times. Like once I've got to an open area, and I'm just like, I don't know where I'm going. That's how I got to I got to the 3rd disc on Final Fantasy VIII as well, and like I got to the 3rd disc, and I'm just like, yeah, this is going real well. Put it down for like a month, and then picked it up, and I didn't have a clue where I was. So, and yeah, there's something to be said for playing those games consistently, because otherwise you'll lose track of the story and where to go, especially in like Final Fantasy 7 and 8, where it just relies on you remembering where you are rather than there being like a quest log or anything.
I heard you're going to be getting 12 while you're down here in America.
I am going to be getting 12. It comes out while I am in America, so that's going to be a good time. I remember playing it through like a few years ago, and yeah, it's a good game. I don't think I gave it enough time when it did come out, but
Yeah, I'm the same way. Although to me at least, or how it's being promoted here, is that I think it's Balthier. I forget.
Balthier, yeah.
Yeah, he's being seen. He seems like he's more the protagonist than Vaughn is. Like they're just promoting him more, and I've rarely seen Vaughn in any of the like trailers or anything.
That's strange because Vaughn is the character that you play
Right?
as and started. Yeah, that's strange. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the marketing material for it. I only know that it was coming out because I saw something about probably last year's E3. I don't know, and it was just I was just like, yeah, I want to play that again because it's a good game, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But yeah,
Did you play 15 at all?
I haven't played 15 yet. It is on my list of games to eventually play. But for some reason I've just not gone for it at the moment. Yeah, have you played it?
I would say it's probably up there in the top 3. I haven't played any of the deal. I won't say any spoilers. I haven't played any of the DLC. Yeah. I'm waiting for like all the episodes to come out for it. But yeah, which I will hopefully once they come out, I'll be able to stream them.
Nice. What I've heard is that it felt a little incomplete because it was relying on the fact that the DLC is to be coming out. That's just what I've heard. I don't know whether that's like accurate or not. But yeah, it's yeah, no, I'll totally pick it up at some point in the future, but right now is not that time. So yeah, Final Fantasy X though, like I think I'm about between 30 and 50% of the way through. But once I get to the end of that game, there's like a whole grind to do like all the secret side missions and everything. That like every time I get to the end of the game, I've completed like 4 or 5 times. Every time I get to the end of the game, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do all this again and just spend countless hours just sitting there doing the same things again and again to get like the best items and everything. It's just a waste. It's just a waste of time, but it's fun and I enjoy it. And I'm just like, why am I doing this to myself?
Yeah.
I'm way too prone to that actually.
Do you have any other things coming up this year besides RTX?
I will be traveling to the United States for 3 months as of October. So I'll be there October, November, December. And Yeah, so I'm going to be unemployed for 3 months, but I'm going to go back to the job that I'm at now. I requested it in January to have the time off,
You're taking a
and it like a
sabbatical.
few weeks. Yeah, sabbatical. So I asked like a few weeks ago. No, like I found out a few weeks ago that I've got the time off, but I've not really shouted out loud about it because like I've got to get someone in for my job just to like cover me while I'm off. Um, and so I need to get that in place and make sure that everything's running smoothly. And I've got a bunch of I've got to make sure all the paperwork's in place because there's an audit just before I leave, and there's a whole bunch of things going on. So it's not like the simplest thing in the world to just be like, oh yeah, I'm taking 3 months off and I'm going to be carefree. It's like, oh, I've got all of this work to do before I leave, and yeah, so like I'm really looking forward to having some time off and like spending time living with Rachel.
That's
But
good.
it's yeah, there's a lot of things to do between now and then, and like one of them's a 4,000 word essay, and it's like for a qualification I'm working towards. And then while I'm over, like obviously I can't do any work, but I do have 2 modules to study for, so I might as well study for them and get the like make sure I'm ready for the exams in January.
Yeah.
Because I could do them in like one in January and one in June next year, but like if I've got the time off to do all the studying, why waste time when I'm not going to have much to do during the day?
Mm-hmm.
And like just really go ahead and just get it all done while I'm just chilling out, not doing too much. So that's what I'm aiming to do anyway. Just learn as much stuff as I can, like for this course that I've been working on anyway. Got 2 exams in January, might as well do them and get them ready. Give myself something to do during the day as well, like rather than just sit around acting like a plum. Just yeah,
Fair enough.
just study. But yeah, man. How about you? What else have you got going on this year?
Think there's 2 or 3 things that might come up.
Mm-hmm.
Right after RTS, going to a cabin trip for a day. It's like I think our 3rd annual cabin trip, 4th maybe.
Cool.
I might go. There was talk about going seeing Symphony of the Goddess, the Legend of Zelda orchestra,
Okay, cool.
and then in October I will be going to TwitchCon.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. What is TwitchCon?
It's
Pardon my ignorance.
basically the convention for Twitch down in Long Beach, California, this year at least. Just a bunch of streamers, I'm guessing. Panels. I've never been to one. It's a little bit funny because I was one of my old roommates moved down to that area, Southern California, and I was like, oh. And I followed him on Twitter, and one night when I was going home, I saw he's like, hey, we're going live for streaming. And I was like, that guy doesn't stream or play video games that much. All right, I'm going to check it out. And I popped in, and he was actually, his girlfriend was streaming at the time. And he was just a guest. And so I was like, oh, hey. And so ever since then, I started hanging out in her streams more.
Oh, cool.
And I would say we became good friends. I obviously, since we're going to be rooming together with some other people as well. And they're like, hey, do you want to go to TwitchCon? I was like, sure. Never been or anything like that, so I have no idea what to expect. But, I mean, hopefully that encourages me to get back into Twitch more.
Nice.
So. And then also, my buddy just had a wedding, and he will also be moving down to Long Beach, so that gives me a good chance to go see him as well.
Awesome. Like, as something to spend my time doing, I was considering like firing up a stream and just being like, yeah, I'm gonna stream for a while, but I'm just like, I don't feel like I could do it for like a decent amount of time. I'd probably play like half an hour and then be like, I'm fed up with this game, on to something else.
Hey,
lose my attention.
Do it up, man. Or if you're playing with people, that's what I usually like to do. It's just banter back and forth, because sitting by myself and commentating, it's harder than people think it is.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I totally like, if I was to be playing like Destiny 2, like that seems something that I'd be like, yeah, that's a thing I can do.
Yeah, Destiny
as
2's
long as I
coming
had like, yeah, it's coming out in September. I'm well excited. Like, yeah, if I had like a fire team to play with and just be like, yeah, hop in the party and just chat away and just stream it. But like, yeah, I don't know what that does really, other than just, I don't know. It's like, yeah, just one of those things I was thinking of to keep myself entertained while I've not got anything to do, but I've got studying to do. So if I finish doing all that, maybe I'll jump in. But, yeah.
You do the raids with Ewan and Ali. Stream that.
Yeah, definitely. There's yeah, I'm mad keen to just play it and get some raids done. But
Nice.
yeah, I've totally stepped out of Destiny as well. It's been like 6 weeks or so since I've played it. Like I was playing it every week and just trying to get better and better, and then all of a sudden I was just like, what if I didn't play it? And then I was like, oh, I've got all this free time to play guitar and other games with. Woo! And to just avoid exercising. Oh.
I've not played Destiny since probably the last expansion dropped.
Yeah. That was a while ago. But
And yet here I am getting Destiny 2.
Yeah, man. I'm really looking forward to the new one. It looks a lot. I don't want to say a lot better. It looks better. But I just hope it plays just as well. Everything I've heard says it's gonna be good. I don't know what to expect of it really, other than it to be enjoyable and my kind of game, where I can just sink countless hours into it.
That's a good game to have.
Totally. I'm hoping like as well I can get Final Fantasy 10 and 12 finished by September. Mm-hmm. But given the amount of other things going on in life, I'm just like, it's never going to happen. It's just never going to happen. Like, it's just impossible. If I get both those games finished before Destiny 2 comes out, it'll be I'll probably be failing the module that I'm working on, the assignment.
Quick question. E3 just happened. What was your... I will give you able to do top 3 if you can't pick one. What was your most exciting thing announced at E3?
Oh, okay. I don't know. Assassin's Creed Origins looks cool. Like, I'm a fan of the Assassin's Creed games, although I kind of didn't play Syndicate and really didn't finish Unity. The fact that they're going to Egyptian times looks cool. Last of Us 2. Was that there?
No.
Or is that still just rumored? And
it was supposed to be there, but they didn't show it.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, the Mario and Rabbids game looks just crazy. That looks fun. And then the Super Mario games just look cool as well, but I don't really have a Switch. Like, it's all games for consoles that I don't have that I'm kind of like, oh, this is real interesting. Yeah, how about you?
I had to pick. I'll pick 2. No, okay. Yeah, 2. Metroid, both the Samus Return for the 3DS and Metroid Prime 4.
4, yeah.
And then the Spider-Man game.
Oh yeah, that Spider-Man game looks cool. It's yeah. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and they were saying about like when they went to a town, like one of the guys was traveling with a comedian, and he's like assessing it. Like every time they went to a town, he's like, "What are you looking around for?" He's just like, "Oh, Spider-Man wouldn't fit in this town. There's no high-rise buildings." I was just like, "Oh, it's just like the most nonsense thing I've heard." I was like, "What? Why would you even like consider what Spider-Man does like in a small city?" It's like, wait a minute, he wouldn't work here. You'd need another superhero to look after this town. I'm just like, oh, that's just nonsense, isn't it? But yeah. Spider-Man game does look cool. They're on top of what Fisk's building, weren't they? Like in the gameplay that they showed as well.
Yeah.
Which is interesting for sure. And no, that looks real good. If it plays that well, and actually is that good, I would highly consider it. But
it literally looks like if you were a fan of the Arkham series, it kind of plays like that. So
yeah. So that should be real good. Yeah, Cool, cool. Derek, where can we find you across the internet?
You could do a couple things. There's Twitter, Dr. Hairs. There's twitch.tv/Dr. Hairs, or same as Instagram. Those are the pretty big places I chill out at.
Awesome, awesome. I can be found across the internet at Destroy Topham Etherfar. That's on Twitter, Instagram, maybe some other places too. Excellent. Cool. Derek, thank you very much for being my guest this week.
Thank you for having me, man.
No problem. And thank you everyone for listening. Have an exciting week. Goodbye.
Bye.